Breaking news coming out of Los Santos this morning as thousands upon thousands of civilians have been forced out of the city due to the ongoing alien invasion. But the question is, where is the military? They apparently are nowhere to be found. And the question is, are the masked people our only hope? Because at this point, they might just be our last hope.
Come in, come in.
I would like to try this Snickers bar everyone keeps telling me about. You know, I must say, this world has its perks. I see why these people like it so much. Which means our people are gonna enjoy it just as much. The fleet's almost here. We wait, my friend. We let them come to us. All we have to do is play the waiting game. Owlman? You? Let me make something clear to you, man of feathers. The only reason why you are here is because I respect your friend, and your friend pleaded with me to allow you here, which I am doing out of the kindness of my own heart. So with that being said, you being here means you are my guest, and as my guest, I expect you to treat me with a little bit of respect. Shit, you know what? I just realized. I remember you. You're Lucius Garcia. The Underground was, not very fond of you, from what I remember. But what's done is done. That's in the past now. And we can put that aside. Just for tonight. Right? Sure. For now. We have bigger problems to attend to, right? That's what everyone keeps saying. Alright. Vámonos then. Before I change my mind. Hey, Mitch. You got a second? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. What do you need? I just, we haven't really gotten a chance to speak to each other in a while, and I guess I just wanted to check in, you know? Just to... How have you been? Since, you know, that night. Wait, so, you want to know how I feel? Like actually. Yeah, I mean, of course. We're friends now, so might as well, right? How are you feeling? How have you been? Well, Autumn, to tell you the truth, I've been better. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I've had... All of this has just been happening so fast, and I haven't really had a chance to sit down and just think, you know? But... Yeah, I mean, my dad, he's gone. And I have to live with that. I don't know. I've made it this far. But I'm sure if as time goes on, I'll move on. I mean, we all have to at some point, right? Well, I mean, I doubt this helps any, but if it makes you feel any better, which I'm not really sure if it will, after everything that you've been through, and for you to still be here, you're stronger than most people. What about you? You found your dad and you escaped those things. What about you? How are you feeling? That might have just been the worst experience of my life. Truly. I did not think that I was going to survive. I just gotta be honest. I thought, especially on top of the tower, I thought for sure that was my last day on Earth. But you were all very, very brave for doing something like that. You've put your life on the line for me. More times than I can count. And I just want to tell you now, I'm really grateful for that. Really. I really appreciate that a lot. Well, I'm just glad you're here. Hey, that's my line. Yeah, well, it looks like it's my line now, so, anyways, we should probably get inside. They'll probably wonder where we are. Yeah, I'm going.
This is insane. Oi, my caramba.
You guys
Sí,
come.
muy caliente.
Whoa, hey, put some fucking pants on, bro. Holy shit.
What rack?
Oh, man. Oh, it's hard to look at you right now. It really is.
Pero.
Yeah, dude, what the hell? You coming?
What?
I mean, like, Owlman's here. Like, are you guys gonna be there? Because everyone else is. Yeah, we'll be down there, right? Yeah, just go on. We'll be there. Just, yeah, see, we'll be down there. Okay. Yeah, no, no, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry you had to experience that. Oh, hey, easy. Relax. He's on our side. I already explained this to them. Yes, I'm sure of it. Doot. Last time I saw you, I got shot. I fell off a boat. A lot's changed since then. Wouldn't you agree? And for the record, just so you people know, tomorrow we are heading out to save the world. So with that being said, I suggest you make your memories now while you still can. Because for some of you, including myself, this might be our last night on Earth. So get a good night's rest. Are they coming? Yeah, I think so. Shit, sorry about being late, guys. That was, we ran into some, complications. Why are you guys looking at us like that? Well, this is awkward. Yeah. Very. It's the first time we've all gotten together since... Yeah. This is pretty awkward. I got an idea. Why don't we play a little game? Or, well, I mean, it's not really a game, but more like a group gathering sort of activity. Why don't we go around, take turns telling each other about ourselves? I think it's a great idea, personally. I'll go first. So, at the start of all of this, I got arrested for stealing. Right? I stole some jewelry, some really nice looking necklaces that I never ended up getting to wear. Sad, right? Well, when I met Raccoon Man in prison, I made up this lie and said that I had escaped from many prisons before this. That wasn't true. But I have a brother, and he actually has escaped from many different prisons. I haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's doing well. But, now I have a little raccoon baby inside of me. And, I hope that tomorrow isn't the end. And that's all I got. Who else wants to go next? Well, I guess I'll go next. So, before all this, I was a space soldier, if you couldn't tell. Really, you don't say. Yeah. Funny. Anyway, so before all this, we were, well, up in space, searching for the possibilities of new life. Whether that be a new species or maybe somewhere we could take our people in the near future. Kind of like Mars. But eventually we we found this planet. Looked inhabitable. And we found these creatures. They were the Zooters. And we saw that they were capable of holding their own weapons, and, well, we got scared. So they became angry with us. We became angry with them, and, well, just all hell broke loose after that. We took a lot of losses. So did they. I chose the smart path, and I stole a ship. And I tried to fly back home. But before I could, there was another pod that was following me. And then, you know, a dogfight broke out between that. And I shot him down. Got a good shot in, and we were just right on the verge of re-entering Earth's atmosphere, and we both crashed, and next thing you know, when I found him, the ship was still intact. And I opened it. It was Cletus. And I could have killed him right then and there, but I was just tired. I didn't want war anymore. I was tired. So I spared him. And he's owed me ever since. Isn't that right, bud? But after that, got involved in After that, I turned away from the warpath. And, well, I guess turned to somewhat of a life of crime. I found this group. It was me, a couple other people, and this kid. His name was Cyclonus. He was young at the time. He was just I guess he was a boy. Just a teenager at the time. We would rob these banks. And eventually, as the law got involved, we just went our separate ways, and then this group that you see now, this group just banded together. And, well, I guess the rest is history. I don't have much to say about everything that's happened, but I will say this. If I do survive, I wanna change some things. Yeah. I want to maybe change myself. Maybe get a job. Maybe find someone new. Just start over again, you know? Which is something that I didn't think I wanted till now. But I guess that's crazy how things work, right? I'll go next, I guess. Why not? So when I was growing up, my father, he was kind. At first, anyway. He was a kind man. And had a good family, you know? Good set of parents. Went to church a lot. you know, everything was good. And then my mom, she had cancer. Got real sick and, well, I'm sure you can figure out what happened there. After that, well, my father, he lost it. He was never the same after that. And he tried to, I guess, reform the underground. So he tried to, you know, tried to take in Owlman and basically sell him. And that obviously didn't end well. But, as for myself, well, I wasn't really sure who I was. I didn't know what I believed in. I didn't know where to go. But this is gonna sound extremely cheesy, but when I found this group and they didn't kill me immediately, I realized maybe being a part of this wouldn't be such a bad thing. And I got to meet some people, you know, and I got to meet Papa, and I got to meet Autumn as well, and just I realized that my place was here. And after Autumn accepted me into the group, I haven't looked back.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but, don't you, like, you know, have feelings for someone? Or am I just going crazy?
What? Yeah, he's got a point. I thought you did like someone here. Wouldn't you want to get that off your chest while you still can?
Well, this is news to me.
Oh.
Yeah, go on. It's just us.
Yeah, I guess I do have feelings for someone here.
This might be the last time you get to do something like this, so you might as well go out with it.
Damn it, okay, it's you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's you. It's been you for a while. I know I should have said something before, or maybe I shouldn't have, but yeah,
You...
like, I like you, okay? And I have for a while.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry,
Wait, Autumn, hold on,
Hey. Way to go get him, Buster!
Thanks for that. Did you really have to call me out like that? Was that really necessary?
Shit, man, I was just trying to help.
Yeah, I mean, we were just trying to help. I mean, I don't see what the issue is.
I mean, we both were. I mean, it was pretty obvious, you know?
Go find her.
Anyways, my turn? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's say it's my turn. So, basically, when I started things off, I was supposed to be a spy, right? But the people that I was with, I couldn't even tell you about them if I'm being completely honest, because I don't remember much. But they kicked me out. They didn't think I was good enough, so they just, they kicked me out. And so I was on my own for a while. But then, and I was very lonely at the time, so I found myself beating the fuck out of my dick quite often. It was quite the, yeah. But eventually, Owlman found me. And then we went on this big investigation together, and then we just became homies after that. And well, then after he disappeared, I got arrested. And then I met Jess, and we ran away, and well, we totally, we right. You know how babies are made, and now we're having a baby. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna say someone else's turn. Well, I guess I'll go next. I know I'm relatively new here. Some of you might not really know me that well. But I still feel like I'm part of this, in a way, I feel bonded. Well, I mean, especially now, I guess. But it wasn't always the case. I mean, with my parents and being gone and the whole situation with my uncle, mi tío, it was rough. I mean, I was crawling back from a dark place. It was scary times, it really was. But we're here now, and I really hope this isn't the end. I mean, I know it's a good chance that it might be, but I got a lot to live for still. And I think a lot of us still do. So, I guess all I have to say is I just hope this isn't the end. And I hope we make it through this. Well, I don't really have much of a story to tell. But I really thought I lost myself for a long time, and to make a very long story short, I didn't. I actually found a purpose again. I found me again. And this is that's all I really have to say, really. Why would you want to hear my story? I'm sure everyone would love to hear it. I mean, you're the Owlman, after all. Why not? Okay, fine. I didn't really know my parents growing up. As far as I knew, When I was a kid, all I knew was, well, the underground. People like Monkey Man, people like Cat Man, and there's me. And we were all being raised to become these professional artificial assassins, basically. And we were subjected to so much training. So much. And we would be given these assignments, and we would just do what we needed to do and then come back. Well, there was this one mission that I went on. And basically what the task was, someone put a hit on this guy, and he was a notorious kidnapper. Real piece of shit, right? So I get to this guy's place. He's not expecting it. Dumber than a box of rocks. And I shot him. Right in the head. But then afterwards, I searched around because I knew how he was. We all did. In case if someone was in trouble, I decided it'd be the right thing to do to, let someone out. And I found someone. It was this girl. Her name was Holly. Right around my age. She was scared. And so I didn't know what else to do, so I helped her. And I ran into her a couple more times after that. And eventually I decided maybe the underground wasn't what I wanted. Maybe I wanted more. And so eventually, after being told multiple times that it was a bad idea, I finally decided that maybe Holly and I should run away. It took some convincing. But she didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. So we ran. And next thing you know, a few months later, she ends up pregnant. So we're alone. We're on the run. We don't have a place to live. And now there's a baby on the way. Shit, right? What do I do? I started working. I did. I started working, and so did she, and we had enough money. We both quit. Got our house. And Autumn was born. But then the past, it didn't want to go away. And I didn't want to take my family and put them in any danger. More than I had already put them in. So I did what I thought was best, and I ran away. And it took me till now to realize that was a mistake. I should have never done it in the first place. But now we're here. And you know what? I might not be familiar with all of you, but we all share the same want at this time, and that's to save the world. We have a lot to fight for. And you know what? If this is the last time
that we see each other. If tomorrow is the last time that we see each other, let's make tomorrow memorable. Because not all of us might make it back. So let's make the most of it. Hey. What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm leaving. Why? Because. Isn't it obvious? No, it isn't at all, actually. You don't need me. You never have. That's bullshit. How do you know? What if I'm telling you the honest to God truth? Because I've known you long enough to know that you bullshit more than you tell the truth. I suppose that's fair. Why are you leaving? I want the actual truth. Okay. You want the honest to God truth? Here it is. Let's say tomorrow goes well. I know the odds of that happening are not very high, but let's say, hypothetically speaking, tomorrow goes well. We save the world. People are going to look at you and they're going to think you're all a bunch of saviors, that you're saviors of the world. But let me ask you this. When they're busy looking at you like that, how do you think they're going to look at me? They won't look at me the same way they look at you. They'll look at me and they'll see the exact same person that they saw during the Battle of Los Santos, some killer. And now, to make things even worse, some crooked cop who kills his own cops. They'll put me behind bars. Or, hell, they might even do something else. You don't know that. Yeah, well, neither do you. Look, kid, I know you've been through a lot. Alright? We all have. But you don't need me. I'm just some killer. Don't you want to at least chase the idea of maybe being something else? Maybe you don't have to be just a killer. You can be more. You can. You've been here this long. You can be more. Everyone wants to be more at some point. That's why people keep trying. I have to go. I'm sorry. Please. This is a mistake. You know it. I hope you make it, kid. I really do. Yeah, old man. It's been a while, man. Huh. Man. This feels like old times. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I haven't forgotten about our little car rides that we used to take back in the day. And you, man, like, I'll never forget that night. You and I, we were running for our lives from that guy. You know that guy. You know the guy. It was a crazy night. I mean, that was a really crazy night. That was truly one of the nights of all time. For sure. I still remember that one time we all met up on the beach way back then. God, everything was so different then. And you. I've heard a lot about you. From Autumn. What you did. Kept her safe. Got her out of prison. Well, I mean, someone had to do it. And I guess I just kind of took it upon myself, you know? I'm not sure if I'll be here after tomorrow to say this to you. So I might as well say it now. I just want to say thank you. My friend. Thank you for keeping her safe. It was the least I could do. You'll be a good dad someday. If we make it. I got a feeling we're gonna make it. How do you know? I don't know why. I just got a hunch. I'm glad you're still in one piece, Cyclonus. I really am. Alright, well. I'll let you two get some rest. I'm gonna go keep watch. When you were growing up, did you ever have that one spot that you always went to just to like think, or like just to clear your head? Yeah. All the time, actually. I used to go down to the beach a lot when I was a kid. And, wouldn't even really do much. I would just sit there and just kind of daydream, you know? Not a big swimmer, so. Did you have any dreams? You know, just, the future. What life would be like after I moved away from my parents, and just what I wanted to do with my life, I guess. What about you? What do you see? I remember when I was growing up, I used to sneak up onto the mountains where we lived. I used to just sit up there and think. I always dreamt about having my own castle, my own kingdom, being the princess that ruled it all. But that was when I was like 5. Hey, I'm really sorry about back there. I was put under a lot of pressure, and I could have said things a little differently. Well, misworded is an understatement. You said it in front of everyone. Everyone heard you. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's entirely on me.
Alright, I'm sorry. You said you felt that way for a long time. What do you mean? You said you felt that way for a long time. Define long time. Oh boy. Okay. Like since the day I met you. And no, I'm not referring to when I was chasing you down the street in a highway speed chase. No, I mean the first, like, proper time I actually met you. When we were still in that hideout. Before I got raided by cops. That day. But I didn't actually know until that night on the rooftop. That was a good night, wasn't it? That night I didn't see you as just Owlman's daughter. No, I saw you for you. And I had a good night. And I really felt like shit because I thought maybe I ruined your night. What? No. No, you didn't ruin it. I just got overwhelmed, is all. No, well, it only took you till now to say that, but thanks. But man, you really need to work on your... You really need to work on your girl talk skills, because they are not the best. Yeah, you're probably right. I wasn't my best. But in a weird way, I guess I kind of like that about you. Wait, what? When I first met you, I thought you were just another meathead who would have been dead on the street if it wasn't for what he was involved in, but over time that changed. And well, it really, really changed on, well, that night. Which I never properly thanked you for that. You put your life on the line for me. That was really brave of you, Mitch. Oh, well. No, that was nothing. Really, it wasn't. No, I'm being serious. Not a lot of people would have had the guts to do what you did back there. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that after everything that we've been through all of this, I guess I kind of feel the same way. Wait, really? So, like... Wait, so... I'm confused. Is this really happening, or... I mean, it kind of seems that way, doesn't it? This is crazy, huh? Oh, this is incredible. I mean, I mean, my mind is just like, you know, like
You're such a dork.
So now what? Did it get cold out here, or is it just me? Yeah, no, I'm actually glad you said something because it is actually cold as shit. What about that boat over there? You serious? I mean, unless if you'd prefer to sleep in the ocean, I guess. Yeah, no, the boat's fine. Let's yeah, let's do that.
Love Whisperer.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I found it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say